This is Inside Indiana Business, radio on demand for the morning of April 27th, 2023. I'm Wes Mills. Florida-based L3 Harris Technologies has signed a contract with Mitsubishi Electric Group to build geostationary imaging instruments for the Japan Meteorological Agency. The company says it will manufacture the instruments at its facility in Fort Wayne. The company said the instruments will help the JMA monitor and predict severe weather more accurately. L3 Harris did not disclose the financial details of the contract, which will be in place for 5 years. Columbus-based Cummins has signed a definitive agreement with a global automotive maker headquartered in India. Inside Indiana Business reporter Alex Brown has details on their joint decarbonization efforts.
Cummins signed the agreement with Tata Motors Limited to produce low and zero-emission products. The agreement is an extension of a 30-year-old joint venture, Tata Cummins Private Limited. As part of the agreement, Cummins and TML have set up a new business entity called TCPL Green Energy Solutions Private Limited. It will focus on the development and manufacturing of sustainable technology products that will include hydrogen-powered internal combustion engines, fuel delivery systems, and battery electric powertrains and fuel cell electric systems. The companies say the technologies they will develop will be integrated into both on-highway and off-highway applications for domestic and international markets. The partners say the agreement will help mitigate greenhouse gas emissions, improve air quality, and support India's net zero emission ambition. Tata wants to achieve net zero emissions by 2045 in its commercial vehicles segment. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Tata Motors also owns the Land Rover brand. It acquired the British company from Ford in 2008. Delaware County officials have pledged to provide up to $250,000 to help cover part of the cost to run public water and sewer lines to a proposed daycare center in Muncie. Delaware County Economic Development Director Brad Bookout says the county's investment will spur construction of a $3.5 million child care center.
Without that good, reliable place also, parents, they'll stay at home. They'll take care of their, parents love their kids. They want to make sure they're going to a good place. And so without a good option, they're gonna stay at home with their kids and not enter the workforce. So yeah, having good facilities to have those kids in and learn from and give their parents an opportunity to work in our workforce is vital with economic development.
Could this help attract other businesses to the area because of the infrastructure installation?
Yeah, absolutely it can. The piping and whatnot will be sized in a way that, other businesses or even residential areas could tap into that if the need be. The bigger point, though, related around that is that it spurs the development of a privately funded $3.5 million daycare center, which is taxable revenue for our county. So in addition to being providing a necessary service, the facility is also growing our tax base at the same time. So it's a double win for Delaware County.
Bookout says there's a shortage of licensed daycare providers in the county, making it difficult for parents who want to enter the workforce. Kaleidoscope Kids Daycare will have space for 180 children when it opens. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business, radio on demand.
Indiana business and community leaders, you're invited to a roadshow unlike any other. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation are joining forces for the Engage Indiana series, presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. A focus on talent, education, and issues that shape our economy. 7 regional events, 1 shared purpose, advancing the future of Indiana. Discover more at ibj.com/engage. Indiana, it's time to get revved up. Inside Indiana Business is going racing. We'll be at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the month of May and take you inside the business of motorsports, from gasoline alley to high-tech race shops to small-town dirt tracks. We'll explore what fuels a billion-dollar industry in the state. Join the entire Inside Indiana Business team from the world's greatest race course for Business at the Brickyard, brought to you by Purdue University. It's checkered flag coverage you won't want to miss.
Fort Wayne-based Vera Bradley is looking to cut another $12 million from its budget. The company says the plan includes eliminating 25 corporate positions. Last month, the company reported a fiscal full-year net loss of $60 million, compared to net income of nearly $18 million the previous year. CEO Jackie Ardrey said at the time that the current fiscal year will be a rebuilding year for the company. Starting this summer, prospective and seated jurors will be better compensated for their time. The Indiana legislature approved a bill that doubles the pay. Effective July 1st, prospective jurors will be compensated $30 per day, while seated jurors will get $80 a day for the first 5 days of trial and $90 per day for trials extending past 5 days. Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology has developed a research fellowship program that provides an opportunity rarely afforded to first and second year students. The school has launched the Rose Research Fellows Program, which introduces the undergraduate students to the process of scientific discovery and allows them to take part in meaningful research with faculty. The first cohort of fellows begins this fall. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.